Today's horoscope, Gemini June 14, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. The moon spends today in your solar house, and your emotional focus is inward. Even so, there is wonderful energy today for connecting, bonding with others, and personal enjoyment. You're coming across quite well, and others are bringing out the very best in you. If there is a relationship that needs extra care, this can be a good time. Pay it the attention it deserves. You might excel at any activity that involves communicating, teaching, guiding, and negotiating. You would do well to go over your finances or to think about ways to manage money, as your ideas are especially inventive, and you might even discover an untapped resource. You can be quite interested in improving your lot in life, and the key to doing so involves integrity and some level of generosity as well. As the heavens shimmy forth, we see major new trends as well as smaller ones. While the luminaries and the planets are more visible and notable in astrology, the asteroids and the depths of space also provide meritable insight into life patterns. Vesta, the asteroid named after the Roman goddess of the hearth and the home, is a planet of undying and unwaverable devotion. In ancient times, priestesses at the temple of Vesta used to sacrifice their sexuality to remain celibate. This shows that Vesta can provide insight into what we are willing to and defend in relation to our innermost desires. For now, tap into her powers to eliminate what isn't working for you and to transform pain into power. It's not a good time for negotiations. Others will be too demanding, and you won't be able to make your case as strongly as you'd like. Stick to tying up those loose ends and doing paperwork. Today you can evaluate and act with fluency. The greatest benefit of this special energy will come from focusing on yourself, not others. What is right for you in any given situation is up to you to decide. To prepare for making good dietary decisions, stock your house with healthy foods and give yourself lots of choices. There are many ways to have healthy diet: fresh juices, colorful salads, expertly prepared tofu. These options take considerable effort, but the payoff is worth it, don't you think? Your ability to get things done in your own creative way will shine like a beacon on this day. However, you may find yourself struggling between your dedication to your art and loyalty to your job. Do not fear. You're apt to have plenty of energy for both. Do not be too stubborn about finding that happy medium, as it will sort itself out. Set some plans down on paper for your evening to help you feel more organized. 3 days after Jupiter returned to your income sector to begin your biggest year for income growth and expansion in over a decade, there is still some headwind from the moon as it makes its monthly visit to your financial sector. The moon is only here for a few days while Jupiter is in your income sector for the next 12 months. With a chance to begin this journey aware of a balance between money coming in and money going out. Today the clash is between the moon and Mercury, with a chance to use the moon's financial instincts and Mercury's smart head for money to get the balance right. The moon's departure from your relationship sector yesterday may have brought the full moon 2 days ago and any strong emotional responses or tensions to an end. The benefits remain, as well as leaving you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. In his final days in your communication sector, this is giving Mars something to give a voice to. Daily planetary overview. Take a moment and ask yourself, do I like who I am becoming? That simple yet profound question sits at the heart of today's energy as the Sun in Gemini squares the North Node in Pisces and the South Node in Virgo. This celestial alignment acts like a checkpoint on your personal journey, gently but firmly nudging you to reflect on how far you've come and where you're truly heading. You might feel like you're standing at a crossroads, sensing that a shift is needed, but you aren't sure what the next step should be. That's completely normal. Growth doesn't always come with clarity at first. It often comes disguised as discomfort, resistance, or even boredom. But remember this: comfort zones, while familiar, are rarely where we evolve. If everything feels a little too easy or predictable, it might be a sign that you're ready to stretch beyond the version of yourself you've outgrown. It's also a powerful moment to look inward, especially if you're finding yourself frustrated or facing setbacks. Resist the temptation to assign blame to others or external circumstances. That kind of thinking, while easy to fall into, can create rifts in your relationships and distance you from your own power. Instead, try to reframe the situation. What is this moment trying to teach you? Could there be another layer, another perspective, that offers insight instead of irritation? If conversations start to feel tense or emotions run high, give yourself permission to pause. You don't Need to win every debate or prove a point right now. Sometimes, silence can be the strongest statement and space can be the most healing gift. People will naturally be drawn to your compassion and sincerity. Your willingness to show up for yourself and others will not go unnoticed. You might even find others joining your efforts, rallying around a shared cause or collective intention. These moments of unity, of mutual support, can be deeply healing and inspiring, especially if you felt isolate. Lately. That said, it's just as important to know when to retreat. Don't push yourself into situations that feel draining or overwhelming. Today's energy asks you to honor your boundaries. Find your sanctuary, whether it's a cozy corner in your home, a quiet walk in nature, or even just a few minutes with a book and a cup of tea. Sometimes the greatest wisdom comes in stillness. And while you're giving yourself space, allow yourself to dream. You may have your eye on something in experience, an item, a goal that feels just out of reach. Perhaps it's a little indulgent, or maybe even a big risk. Ask yourself, is this desire fleeting, or does it reflect something deeper? Often, the longing for something isn't just about the object itself, but what it represents: a lifestyle, a sense of self-worth, a new chapter. If that desire is grounded in authenticity, trust that you're capable of making it happen. You don't have to have all the answers today, but you can begin taking small, meaningful steps. If money is involved, now may be a good time to spend, as long as you're being thoughtful about how and why. Treat yourself, but don't pour it all into one big purchase. Think of your resources as seeds. With the right investment, they'll grow in ways that serve your long-term well-being. Also, listen to those around you. People are being especially honest and insightful right now. Whether you're making personal decisions or big financial moves, there is wisdom available to you sometime. In the form of a friend's offhand comment or an unexpected piece of advice. Stay open. You might just hear exactly what you needed. So as you move through this day, let it be both a mirror and a compass. Reflect on who you are and who you want to become. Celebrate the ways you've already grown, and take even the smallest action toward what comes next. You don't need to transform everything all at once. Progress is still progress, even when it's quiet and slow. I'd love to hear how this energy is resonating with you. Have you recently felt called to grow in a new direction? Or maybe you've been wrestling with a decision that feels tied to your identity or purpose. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might just spark inspiration for someone else on a similar journey. Today, you're not just going through the motions. You're growing, becoming, evolving, and that is a beautiful thing.